Hello! So I'm here today with
Anthony
Mall, my lovely boyfriend. So we are going to do a couples Q&A today, answering questions which you guys asked us on Instagram, and you sent in so many. Babe, we're not going to be able to get through them all, but we're going to do our best. But look, there's a lot, so we're just gonna get through as many as we can.
Okay.
Okay? Do you ever run out of things to talk about or have awkward silences?
Yeah, we do. A lot.
What do you mean? But like, it doesn't matter in a relationship.
No, we've been walking outside a lot recently, obviously, doing our 1 hour walk outside.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're talking constantly the whole time, but...
No, I think the most important thing in a relationship is just embracing silence as part of it. I just think we don't put pressure on ourselves to constantly be talking.
No.
We've been together for 4.5 years, so it's like we can't talk constantly.
And in quarantine...
4.5 years.
True.
Next question is, if you both had the entire world's attention for only 2 minutes, what would you say?
That's a loaded question to start off with, isn't it?
Yeah, what would you say, babe? The entire world.
I'm not really giving it much thought, I have to say.
The first thing that comes to my head is eat more plants. Eat less animals and eat more plants. Save the planet.
Yeah.
Save the rainforest, save the ocean, save the whale, save the turtles, save the coral reefs. To be honest, my little 2-minute speech would just be about saving the planet and eating more plants and saving the animals.
All very worthy causes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'll do with 2 minutes. I'm not sure if I'll do it to push my own agenda.
What is, you have no agenda?
I don't have an agenda, yeah.
So you probably should do it for the greater good, babe.
Yeah, but... Yeah. No, but I mean, that could be your agenda though, right? Your agenda is to make the world a better place.
Yeah. That is my agenda.
Yeah. But so I don't know, I'd just say, just be happy with whatever you're doing. You gotta live...
That's the most pointless 2-minute announcement.
Yeah, but you gotta... No, because some people might not enjoy what they're doing, and they might need... It's probably not going to be me to give them inspiration to make change, but some people might need some inspiration to make change, you know? If you're not happy with something in your life, you've got to do something about it.
So what would you say in your 2-minute speech?
What would I say? If you're not happy, change something.
Cool.
Yeah. Inspiring.
Invigorating. Thank
Maybe
you.
not that inspiring, but I think very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not happy with your girlfriend, dump her ass.
Well, clearly you're happy because you haven't dumped me. Hey! Hey! Nice. Not couples related, but is Ant part Asian?
Yep. Right arm, left leg.
No. You're half.
Half Asian, yeah.
Half what?
My dad's a Mancunian. My dad's originally from Manchester, but he moved down to London when he was in his 20s.
Yeah, yeah.
And my mum is from Malaysia, and her parents are from China.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
Okay, so you're
so
like...
my mum is Chinese Malay.
So what are you? Half Malaysian, half English?
Yes, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That just got really complicated. How are you coping being in quarantine together?
Personally, I'm doing alright, I think.
Yeah.
We keep our Monday to Friday is still very much Monday to Friday.
Yeah, but also we've kind of instilled a structure to our days in the sense that like this is my office and next door the living room is Ant's office, and we basically stay apart for the whole day except for lunch, and then when we both clock off from work in the evening, then we spend the evening together and we like ask each other how our day was, etc, etc. So even though we're in the same house, I still feel like we have quality time because we switch off from work and spend the evening together, which I think has been key.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
And then obviously weekends, we just have the whole weekend together.
Yeah. We go walking, work out together, cook together.
Watch TV.
Watch TV. Watch a lot of Netflix.
Yeah.
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 We've been watching the limited, what are they called?
Extended.
Like the extended versions.
Of Lord of the Rings.
4-hour versions.
Yeah, it took us 3 weekends to get through the whole trilogy. But yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
Yeah.
We were saying this is like a big test because we've never spent this much intense time together. So we had the whole 3 weeks of New Zealand, all day, every day. Then we come back here and we've had like 3 weeks of lockdown.
Yeah, 4 weeks.
4 weeks of lockdown, all day, every day together, all weekend, every weekend together. And somehow, I still think you're alright.
It's alright, yeah.
And somehow we haven't clashed yet.
Yeah. Well,
God knows how. A miracle.
No, I don't think it is a miracle.
I think we just get on well.
I think we get on well. And like you say, we have structure to our days.
We have structure which allows us to get on well throughout this whole experience.
Yeah, I feel like we're in a very lucky position, because I know there's a lot of people out there that aren't as fortunate enough to have, like, I don't know. We're not locked up inside with kids. We're not, like, we have enough space. You know, we have a small space, but we've got enough space for two of us.
Got enough space for two people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're in a very lucky position, and also we're both blessed with positive mindsets, which I think is making the whole thing a lot smoother, because we're both staying positive and we're not dwelling on the not so fun bits of this whole situation, you know. And
I still have a job for now.
Yeah, and still Ant's job hasn't changed at all, really, except the fact he's doing it at home. Obviously, my job has changed quite drastically, but all in all, we are doing well.
Yeah. I'd say we're doing well.
What are you looking for in your new house, and what area will you live in? And also, a lot of people were saying, do you plan on staying in southwest London? Because we are in southwest London now, we live near Wimbledon.
You want to go, or do you want me to go?
We can both go. So, in terms of what we're looking for in the new house, the main thing that we've realised from this lockdown experience is that we need more space, and we need a garden. So...
But they were on the agenda anyway.
They were already the two main things we were looking for, but this has kind of like reaffirmed the desire for those two things, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, we've been going back and forth between staying in the same sort of area or moving out a bit further, and that's a decision that we haven't quite made yet, is it?
But I definitely think that, like, being in quarantine's made both of us think about what we actually want in the next house that we move to. So
yeah, it's really made us reassess our priorities, don't you think?
Yeah, we obviously want more space, as in the house that we live in, more space, but do we want more space in the surrounding area, be more rural. You know, a bit more rural?
Yeah, so because we were kind of set on staying in before this whole lockdown, we were kind of thinking even going a little bit further into London, weren't we?
Yeah,
a tiny bit further in. Whereas now we're toying more than ever with moving a bit further out.
Yeah.
So all in all, we might stay in southwest London, we might move a bit further in, we might move a bit further out. The main thing we want is space and a garden.
Yeah. So the two options basically are still southwest London or further out in towards Surrey.
Yeah.
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 But if the answer's Surrey, then we're still not sure where.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, these are big decisions, you know? We want to get it right. What are Ant's hobbies? I hope for your sake that it's not video games.
I mean, it used to be video games.
Did it?
Oh, every boy.
When they're like a teenager.
Yeah, it was video games.
What's your hobbies now, babe?
Hobbies now, I'd say drinking, smoking pot.
Sarcasm.
It's the lowest form of wit, I know.
Doesn't do drugs.
My hobby is playing golf.
Yeah. Fitness?
Yeah, fitness. I tried CrossFit for a year. I did enjoy it, but...
The way you train now is CrossFit.
Yeah, it's much more functional than conventional bodybuilding, which is what I didn't realise I was doing at the time, but I was doing bodybuilding.
For the first few years, yeah.
But yeah, I enjoy fitness, golf, a little bit of, like, you know, photography and stuff for you. I wouldn't say it's a hobby.
I would say that a hobby...
But travelling is a big...
and hiking, outdoors, adventure.
Yeah, number one is travelling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's our favourite thing.
Yeah.
Favourite thing. I can't wait till we can do it again.
I know.
Can't wait!
What are your hobbies?
Okay, my hobbies are cooking.
Yeah.
I love cooking. And also, cooking for me is like a switch off, because I usually push Ant out the kitchen, close the door, put on like a podcast or some music or something, and kind of like, or YouTube, and switch off and just like enjoy cooking. So cooking, hiking,
Harry Pottering,
Lord of the Ringsing, if they're hobbies.
Yeah.
But mainly, like, I mean, fitness was my hobby, then it became my job, but I still call it a hobby because it's my like highlight of my day. So fitness, hiking, cooking. The good thing is that all three of those things are now part of my job.
Yeah.
So it's really fun. Favourite dog breed, Welsh Terrier.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Miniature Schnauzer or Welsh Terrier. That's my two favourite dog breeds. Miniature Schnauzer is hypoallergenic, so I'm allergic to animals. And a Welsh Terrier isn't hypoallergenic, I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, but their fur is quite wiry, so it doesn't set me off. It's like, you know, Dwayne?
Yeah.
His fur is really wiry, so it doesn't set me off.
Right.
So I kind of feel like I would be fine with a Welsh Terrier. So those are my 2 favourite dog breeds. Ant's not as fussed about dog breeds as I am, whereas I'm kind of like, these are the 2 breeds, I want one of these. But to be honest, it's going to be a struggle getting those breeds. Yeah, through an adoption agency, because they're popular breeds and usually you have to get them from a breeder, and I don't want to do that, so God knows how we're going to do it, but that's the dogs that I want.
Maybe someone can adopt theirs to us.
Yeah, well, I know somebody who got a cockapoo, which is a really nice dog breed, through an adoption scheme. You just have to be quick. So I'm thinking if we just get one real fast, maybe we will get like a Welsh Terrier or a miniature Schnauzer.
Who's going to look after it?
Me!
Okay. Good answer.
Yeah. What's your favourite series on Netflix so far? So I am personally new to Netflix. Ant has watched some stuff before, but I've not really watched much Netflix in my life, except for when I was in bowel surgery recovery. So this is new for me, and we're now watching series as a part of our lockdown routine, and it's exciting. Yeah, so what's been your favourite that we've watched together?
Favourite that we've watched together, I would say probably, Don't Fuck with Cats.
Don't Fuck with Cats was interesting.
Don't Fuck with Cats.
Don't Fuck with Cats. I also loved, so we've watched Tiger King, Unorthodox, and Don't Fuck with Cats.
Yeah.
And all 3 of them are worth watching, I'd say. All 3 of them are worth watching.
Yeah, they're all like 5-star ratings.
Yeah, so we like them all. They're all worth it. To be honest, I'm easily pleased because I don't watch much TV. When I do watch it, I'm like, wow, this is so entertaining. What's your favourite thing about each other?
Physical thing or? Like...
Physical and mental. So my favourite physical thing about you is your bum cheeks.
Okay.
You've got really firm, spherical bum cheeks, and I just...
I used to be really self-conscious about my bum cheeks.
I know, and now I love them. I like your bum cheeks and your quads. I like this whole, this whole area.
Yeah.
I think it's great. Bum cheeks, quads, and everything else. It's all good.
Thanks, babe.
What about me?
Just your face, babe.
Really?
Because that's how I recognise you the most.
I feel like I've got... My face is not that great. Come on, let's be honest.
No, you've got a good face, baby. You've got a great face.
And favourite personality trait about each other?
Your desire to grow as a person.
Yeah, I'm always trying to be a better person.
Yeah.
Thanks. My favourite thing about you is your...
My quads.
Your quads? No. My favourite thing about you is your consideration of others and how much you put people before yourself. Always. What's something you can't imagine ever changing in your relationship? I just think our silliness and being like kids.
Yeah.
I hope we always stay
just
silly.
Acting stupid.
I really hope we always stay silly, babe, because that's my favourite, because we laugh a lot.
Yeah.
You know? I hope we don't get too
Having
serious.
Fun.
I hope we don't get too serious when we get older. Would you both move abroad? If so, where and why?
Yeah, I mean, if we move abroad, it's for one of 2 reasons. Either for me with work, in which case it's either going to be New York
or Singapore.
Yeah, or somewhere in Asia, Singapore, Hong Kong, or Sydney.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'd want to go east, so it'd probably mean moving to New York. And
we've already
turned down a chance to move to New York. So I think the other option is basically for me to quit my job and to become Zanna's full-time
assistant. So what he means is basically with Ant's job, he can only really live in New York, London or Singapore, Hong Kong, Sydney. And we turned down New York last year, so we don't really want to move the other way. So we're not going to move for Ant's job. So if we were going to move, we've discussed this a lot of times because we do both have the goal of living in a different country one day. Ant would have to quit his job, which is not an offer that's on the table right now. You don't want to quit your job.
No, I don't want to quit my job.
So for now, we can't move to a different country. And to be honest, it's not a good time for me to move to a different country. The reason why I said I couldn't move to New York last year was because it wasn't the right time. I'd just set up Stay Wild Swim. I was just really establishing a good business base in London. It doesn't make sense for me to move just yet. So if we do move to a different country, it'll have to be down the line. And it would have to involve a huge change of career and lifestyle for both of us. Yeah. So it would be a big deal if we did move to a different country. But it's something that we talk about a lot. So maybe it will happen one day, but I don't think it'll happen for a long time.
But where would you want to move?
Where would I want to move?
Yeah.
Mountains?
Yeah. Which mountain?
That's a hard question. I don't know which mountains I want to move to. New Zealand?
Yeah. It's a long way away though. We know that.
Yeah, I don't mind being a long way away. New Zealand.
So New Zealand, neither of us have been, but we know that we're going to fall in love with Canada.
Yeah, Canada, New Zealand. I also do love California.
Montana, Colorado, that kind of area.
Washington State is also amazing.
Yeah.
So, just mountains.
Yeah.
Mountains. Nature. Do you think plant-based eating has had an influence on your relationship? Yeah, definitely. You know, I'd say it's something that we bond over because it's not a super popular thing. Like, not many people in the world are plant-based yet. So it's nice to have somebody to do it with. And also when we travel, I think it's a really nice thing for us to hunt out plant-based places to eat, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. So if you go to a new city and you look up, oh, what's the best pizzeria in Rome, you're going to have a lot of options.
Whereas the best vegan pizzeria, you've probably got 2. So it's quite nice for us to like explore the new food and the new vegan options in different places.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I do like it. I like it, and I really appreciate you joining me on the plant-based journey, babe. Yeah. I appreciate it. If you two would be animals, which animals would you be? I would be a mountain goat. What would you be?
Bald-headed eagle.
Why?
Because they fly and they boss the skies.
Cool. What is the worst Easter egg you could receive? Bounty or Crunchy? I hate them both. What's the worst Easter egg that you could receive, babe?
The worst Easter egg a small one.
A small one. A small one. What's your favourite home-based activity during isolation as a couple? Sex?
Watching Netflix. It's nice. It's a nice way to spend the evening, isn't it?
It is nice.
Before bed, we normally watch a couple of episodes and then we go.
I do like it. I feel like we're like a normal couple now. Do you know what I mean? Because we never usually do this sort of stuff. Yeah. So it's really nice. It is. It is really nice. Do you ever argue or fall out? And if yes, what are the best tips on making up again? Of course we argue, of course we fall out. I wouldn't say argue. We don't ever like raise our voices and shout, but we like bicker, don't we? We bicker at each other, we snap a little bit, and then it's kind of like, done. I think, what's our tips for making up again?
Just talking, communication.
Well, I think the first thing is having space from each other, which can be hard in isolation, but just step away from each other for a little bit of time, because I think sometimes it's just because you're there just there next to them, and you can't escape. So like try and get some space, and then communication. Yeah,
and then talk about it afterwards. Yeah. Don't bottle it up and let it happen again.
No, just get it out and work on expressing yourself. Like the most important thing is communication and saying how you feel and listening to what the other person has to say, admitting when you're wrong. Yeah, that's a big thing. I'm not very good at that, but I am getting better. It's good, it's healthy, I think, in a relationship. If people don't argue, or if people don't have conflicts and disagreements, then it means that there's no, there's no growth. Because there's no perfect couple. There is no couple that meet and don't ever argue and are 100% content in everything that they do together. Yeah, and I feel like if you're never arguing, maybe there's just things that you're bottling up, Yeah. Whereas definitely. I feel like for us, we've got to a really good point in our relationship where I think if something's annoying us, we just say it, catch it, get over it, both get in a bit of a mood for a while we kind of get over it. And then we step past it and move on and we grow from that. So I feel like for us, I think it's a positive thing when we have a disagreement. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. I mean, as long as it's not happening like all day, every day. No, they don't happen often. Then, yeah, exactly. Who does the most farts and who does the loudest, smelliest or most musical ones? I wouldn't say either of them are musical. But you fart the most. Probably, yeah. 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 And he also likes to like position himself so the fart hits me, or like is on my limb, on my face, around me. He likes to make sure that it hits me in some way, which is nice. Either physically or nasally. Yeah, it always just hits me, you know? Yeah. Whereas I feel like mine don't happen as often, but when they do, they're exciting, you know? They're a sight to be seen. They're a sound to be heard, my farts. Yeah. It's like an announcement. You'll come into the room and I'll be reading. Yeah. And I'll be like, what do you have to say to yourself? And then she'll just let one out, let one rip. And then just walk out the door. Thanks for letting me know. We do fart a lot. Yeah, to be honest, it's plant-based eating, isn't it? Ant's thoughts on birth control methods? Use them. Who steals whose food? I definitely steal Ant's food.
You do.
I do steal your food a lot.
Yeah.
Or
You're not good at sharing food.
I'll buy something for us to share, and then I'll eat the whole thing. And then
like yesterday, we bought some biscuits.
Bought a whole family pack of biscuits, and I ate the whole pack.
And
within about 20 minutes.
Within 20 minutes, I went to clear the bins out, and I saw the whole wrapper in Zanna's bin in her office, and I was like, "Where's the rest of these?" In your belly.
I'm not good at sharing food. Ant, were you conscious of being sustainable before you met Zanna?
No.
No.
You've opened my eyes for sure. And I mean, the world's changed a lot in the last 4.5 years.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the world's woken up a lot.
Yeah, so you've definitely opened my eyes. I've got no complaints about that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing your bit, babe.
Yeah.
Last question. Emma says, does Zanna ever get recognised when you're out together, and is it ever awkward for you?
Yeah, you get recognised quite a lot when we go out together.
Yeah.
Yeah, most places.
Most days, most places, somebody will say hi, which is nice.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when we go out to other cities as well, like...
Or countries.
Yeah, countries, yeah.
It's really, yeah, I love it. It's like my favourite thing when people come and say hello. It's never awkward. So usually people will know who Ant is when they come up and say hi if we're together. So they'll ask like, how are holidays going? Or how are we doing? How's our day going? They like know a bit about us. Yeah. I like it because it feels like the first barrier has been taken down because they already know some stuff about us. It just feels like we can just have a nice conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's really nice. And it's not awkward, is it?
No, it's not awkward.
Good. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our Q&A. If you did, what do you need to do?
Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment.
Down below. Well done, babe. You're such a pro at this.
And what else do they need to do?
That's it. So, we really hope that you enjoyed it. We enjoyed answering your questions, and we hope that you have a lovely day, and we hope you guys are feeling positive, staying safe, and are washing your hands, and we'll see you very soon.